This is just weird. Let's get this door
It's
open.
unlocked.
Oh, that hard. Oh man, this place is. Let's close that door. I hear moaning. Moaning is never good. Can I open this up? Give me those papers. Let's check that out. Is there a way I can go back? Enlightened or duped inside Boston's strangest church. Those of our... I can't speak. Those of our readers who live near its headquarters, an ordinary-looking Boston residents will need no introduction to the Fellowship of the Yith, or whatever the cult's name is. For those who have not encountered this mysterious semi-religious group before, a few words of explanation are necessary. Since our country's founding upon the basis of religious freedom, its shores have been home to many small religious groups outside the mainstream. No small number are headquartered in the states of New England. What? Where the pilgrims themselves sought a new world free of religious persecution. Did that sentence make sense, or am I just too tired? But the question must be asked, at what point does a religion become a cult, and its trusting adherents, not to mention its blameless neighbors, become victims? That is the question this journal possesses in regard to the Fellowship of the Yith. Oh my God. I'm not going to read all that. That's just backstory.
The drawer holds an ancient manuscript. The symbols on the...
Was that not it? This manuscript looks medieval, but claims to be a translation from classical Greek of a far older work from before the time of the first humans. These pages are stained, faded, and even burned in some places, making reading difficult. The legible sections tell the history of an unthinkably distant antiquity. I can't speak English, but they speak of races so strange as to be beyond human comprehension, and wars fought across vast gulfs of time and space. There are concepts so utterly alien that they sound like absolute madness. Time travel, flying polyps, mental projection, great race of Yith. It makes you dizzy just to read it. That does sound absolutely
written in
terrible.
classical Greek. There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
What am I doing? What? Whoa, wait, what?
Shit, that did not sound good.
Yeah, no shit, it didn't. Jackie boy, thanks for that. Oh, they heard me. Oh, they heard me. Fuck.
Well, that's just swell.
You don't sound too... Man!
He's dead. The beam must have fallen and crushed his skull.
Why does he say that so, like, nonchalantly? He's dead. Why am I breathing so heavily? Ew! There's a man in... Oh, God.
Medical charts on the human anatomy. This sink would be used for scrubbing up.
What sink? Oh, that sink. Okay. Oh, man.
Dead bodies, and plenty of them. Something dreadful has been going on down here.
How are you not losing your shit right now? Like, I'd be freaking out just seeing all of these dead things. Anything?
Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment.
Okay, they... What the fuck is this shit now? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, I don't want any of that. Hey, buddy. I'm expecting these bodies to get out. I don't know how spook... Hey.
Oh, shit.
Dead man. I'm sorry. Oh, what is that? An eye? Oh, that's your brain.
His lungs have stopped ventilating.
Ew.
His stomach stopped moving.
Ew.
His heart has stopped.
So he's dead. We killed him.
At least he's out of his misery.
We killed him.
His brain stopped moving. His intestines have stopped moving. His kidneys have stopped moving.
He sounds so stupid. His body has stopped moving.
There's no power.
I can't believe you did that, Jack. How could you? I just realized my back button doesn't actually make me go back. Yeah, what? Backwards is S. It's gotta be S, not Z, not X. Okay, man, these controls for this game are weird. Let's go in here. Oh, down.
This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
Yep, it does indeed. Oh god, another one of these things. Ew, what the fuck? That was a weird sound. I didn't like that sound. It was like... Ugh. There's no power.
There's no power.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh god, this place is so creepy. I need to get a crystal. I have to go pick up one of those crystals, don't I? Okay, let's see here. There's no sprint button, that kind of sucks. Can I take this?
Ah! It's too hot to pick up.
If I close that.
It's too hot to touch. I think it's being used as a power source for the machine.
Wait, can I go pick up the other one? Cause the guy's dead and no power is needed. Oh man, give me this crystal.
The crystal's still warm.
Okay, cool. Is it in my inventory? A strange green crystal. It's warm and exhibits an unusual glow. Okay, let's go put this in that thingy and turn on the power and hope to God no big demons come out of that big pit. Although I have a very ungodly feeling that it's gonna happen. And I'm gonna poop myself. I can hear it!
It looks like something's been removed from it.
I can hear it down there already. I don't even need to turn on the power. I know something bad's gonna happen. Oh god. Oh Jesus, Jack. What did you get yourself into, man? What the fuck was that? Is it Cthulhu? I heard he doesn't actually show up in this game. What? That was that thing in the painting. There's two of them. What? What just happened? Mysterious phone call. What? I can't read those. They're too fast. Diary of Jack Walters, 6th February, 1922. Jack Walters, private detective. So he's...
It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it. Probably brought on by acute mental stress. I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming.
Mm-hmm. There was some nasty screaming.
According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze.
Ugh.
They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintained a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I have told no one else.
What?
Jack Walters.
This
Hello,
is so
Mr.
scary.
Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on.
Did you get his package, Jackie boy? Apparently he threw it out.
What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Ryan Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
I know of Innsmouth.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
So we took it. Old Jackie boy, we're going to Innsmouth, which is the setting of a couple short stories from... Fuck, I forget the goddamn writer's name that wrote Call of Cthulhu. I have a new client, Mr. Arthur Anderson, the regional manager of the First National grocery store chain. It appears that the First National grocery in Innsmouth was recently burglarized, and its manager, one Brian Burnham, is missing. From what I have been able to gather, Burnham is something of a young rogue. A friend of the family, Mr. Anderson, gave him the job as a favor. Burnham is looking like the prime suspect for the robbery, but there are a few things that don't add up to not to Anderson and not to me. For instance, why would Burnham force an entry into the store when he had a full set of keys, free access to the cash register, and the combination to the back office safe? To misdirect any investigation, if that was his plan, why did he disappear? Following my conversation with Mr. Anderson, I found out what I could about the ancient town of Innsmouth. For generations, the crumbling seaport and its people have been shunned by neighboring communities. Outsiders are unwelcome there, and there are superstitious tales of a strange element in town's oldest families. They are of mixed blood, so the stories go. Oh my god. Whatever that's supposed to mean, the usual hick town prejudice, no doubt. After making a brief visit to Innsmouth, my client came away distrustful of the local authorities. He isn't buying their line that Burnham robbed the place and wants to know what happened to him. Only one bus goes to Innsmouth, and tomorrow afternoon I'll be on it. It feels good to have a purpose after 5 months trying to break through my amnesia. I also feel a little apprehensive. Maybe it's the wild stories about the town, or maybe it's just because I haven't had a case in so long. Okay. I'm trying to remember that author's name. That author's name. I love him too. Why can't I remember? I'm blanking so
Driver,
bad.
How far did he stop?
Almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. You know, those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own.
Huh. You guys got an interesting slur. Oh man. Could you imagine sitting on a bus like this for that long? It would suck. headless man with a gun. Oh, cool. That's creepy.